So these are quinces, and these were given to me by Tanya from her farm. Now, I have a special attachment to quince. My grandmother used to have a quince tree and would make quince jam. So I'm going to attempt to make some quince jam. I just bought a bunch of these mason jars. I just washed them, and so I'm going to be putting them in here. And I'm also going to make with these quince liqueur with one of these. So I'm going to make some quince liqueur and some quince jam. And so I'll take a couple of videos and share them with you as I make the quince jam. So you're probably wondering what quince looks like on the inside. So I've cut these and cored them. It has the consistency of like a very hard pear, almost like a breadfruit. It's very bitter. I think it's like in the apple and the pear family. My grandmother had a tree in northern Michigan and used to make quince butter, quince jam, and quince jelly from these. So I haven't had that in a long time. So this is kind of a big deal for me. I'm really excited. Now, what I'm going to do is, because instead of mushing this down and cutting up to start making the jam, I'm going to try using my juicer because it has a pulp extractor. So that's what I'm going to do right now. We're going to see how that goes. So it seems to be going quite well. You can see the pulp is coming out. It's kind of a whitish pulp, and I'm getting a lot of juice. I'm going to be using the juice as well, but I really, instead of chopping this up, I figured if I use the pulp for the jam, for the paste, with the juice, this is a lot better. So here we go, we're extracting it. You can see it in there. I'm getting the nice paste, nice juice over here. So this is awesome. Exactly what I want. So I have the paste that I made with the juice and some water. I have about a quarter cup of lemon juice, 3 cups of water, and I mixed in about I think it's about a cup and a half of white sugar and a cup and a half of brown sugar. So I'm going to let this sit on medium heat for about 60 minutes. We'll come back and see how that looks. Wish me luck. This is my first time doing this, and I'm kind of making it up as I go. Okay, it's time to make the liqueur now. So I've got another one of the quinces. This time I washed it. Really washed the outside. I left the skin on, and I've rinsed them off. I've cored them, and now I'm going to put them in this jar here. As many as I can get into this jar. Now, I'm using this jar because we're going to be mixing sugar in here and alcohol. They're going to have to sit for a while. It's an infusion process, so I want to load this up as much as I can with the quince. And what I'm going to do next is, this takes a long time to make, by the way. This will take months. It'll be ready for Christmas. So I'm going to make the liqueur in here, and then when it's done, when it's ready to go, I'm going to transfer it into this nice glass bottle and have some nice quince liqueur for Christmas. Quince vodka liqueur. So this is pretty much jam type. I'm going to pour a bunch of sugar in here. I might have to take some out to get all the sugar I want in there. Let me just do that. Yeah, that'll be enough. So I'm going to pour the sugar in here. A lot of sugar. There we go. That's quite a bit. Now we're going to take, hold on here. Hold on, I got it. We're going to pour the vodka in here and fill this up with vodka. I might be able to get some more sugar in there. Now what you're going to have to do, this jar is a good jar to use because there'll be some gas formed from the sugar process, so it needs to burp every now and then. You know, the air needs to let out, and this jar can let some gases out. That's why I prefer to use this jar. There we go. Let's get all that vodka in there. Let's put some more sugar in. I got room for more sugar. I'll put some more in as soon as I get this filled up. There we go. We're almost to the top. There we go. I'll stop right there. Put some more sugar in. There we go. That should be quite a bit. Now I'll seal this up. And then I'm gonna, you have to like stir this up every now and then, right? You just shake the bottle. Oh my God, that's going to be a tight fit. Let me just see if I can crush this. There we go. There we go. So I'll just shake that up a little bit. And you just let that sugar and dissolve in there, and then you'll eventually have some liqueur. And then once it's done, I'll strain it and I'll put it into this nice glass jar. So there's my liqueur. All right, it's been 60 minutes after the cook. You can see the quince has kind of gotten down to a paste. Here, I'm going to just taste a little bit of it. See if it's like what Grandma likes made. It reminds me of Grandma. Not as good as her quince. Now, if you want to know what the taste is like, it's kind of like it's like an apple butter, almost like a fig type of taste. It's really good with like a hard cheese, like a manchego. Good with toast. Now I've got these nice mason jars over here. I already have one done. Right here, just letting it cool off. Certainly I have one for Tanya, nice enough for her to give me some quince from her farm. And there's my liqueur. That'll be ready in 6 weeks, at least 6 weeks. So there it is. So if you like kind of apple butter or figs, you'll definitely like quince. So I'm going to make 4 jars of that now. And that was it. Hope you enjoyed.